How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Sonic Adventure Era Marathon 2024. Welcome back to, I should say. And welcome with a big round of applause because we have hit the $750 goal that we set after hitting the original $500 goal. And that's thanks to a big $40 donation coming in after that last run from Strawberry Jam, getting us all the way up to $750. So that is massive. Thank you so much, Jam, and everybody else who's pitched in to get us towards this goal. If we can reach that third stretch goal of $1,000, that would be insane. That would be just incredible, but already to think we've made such a huge difference, and everybody who's pitched in, thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get on to the next run of the marathon, because we've got Themimik, everybody's favorite, going to be showing off BigGamma, or BG, as it may be known for short, but hey, it's not something that we usually tend to see. It's not a combination of stories that we see very often, but let's sit back, let's relax, and let's enjoy a good time. Alright, we should be live.
What's up, guys? It is your boy, Themimik, and today we're doing BG. Why BG? Because it's pretty simple. It means bad guys, that's why we're doing BG. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so unlike Mimic, I'm actually good at the game because my name is Themimik. And yeah, I picked BG because those are really great stories, and also that means bad guys. So I'm gonna go to the tunnel with some jumps. So with the elevator, one jump. When we're ending the tunnel, 1, 2, 3 jump. And when you do it properly, you can actually slide through the door instead of stopping by the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going towards Froggy. That was a small throw, but that's still pretty good. So yeah. With X, we can actually skip Froggy. Okay, now we're heading towards Ice Cap, and there's something before the Ice Key that is pretty hard. There's actually an invisible wall there, so we're gonna skip that, and we're gonna get the Matt Burp Ski. So now we're jumping through the water. We've barely seen the black cars, so it means we've been really fast there. So let's continue there. Let's walk to the stairs. You're actually faster on stairs than on slopes. But yeah, usually when you go up slopes, it actually slows you down than making you faster. So during that part, we're gonna just walk, and then we'll continue jumping. We're actually faster on the side of the cave. Let's throw the key. With Big, it's actually really hard to throw the key because its animation takes a really long time. So it's actually harder than other categories to throw the key even though we're slower. So when we jump inside of the pool, we'll press A so we don't go to the bottom of the pool. So now we're heading towards Ice Cap. We're gonna break the ice, and then slide into the water, and then throw our cast. I think Froggy is gonna do a 360. Actually, not at all. It's actually a really good throw. But Froggy decided to be an asshole there, so Let's just let him do his animation, and now we're done there. Now we're heading up to Ammo Coast. We're gonna do the same thing with the pool. Jump and then press A so we don't go to the bottom of the pool. Do some small jumps everywhere. And we don't actually go on the side of the wall there because it's actually harder to go on that wall from the other side than the side when we got in. So now we're gonna do some small jumps. When you go there, you do a small jump and then a bigger jump. That's called refract strat, but I actually missed it because I was too focused on this commentary. Okay, now we're gonna jump there. Gonna go through the door. And now we're heading towards Emerald Coast. We're doing some small jumps. Always some small jumps. And now we're going around the pool. It's actually slower than going inside. It's actually slower to go inside of the pool. We're using the capsule speed. And when we cast, we actually continue moving. If you don't do that, it's actually slower than if you were to stop and then cast. Something that not all big runner knows. Now we're done with Emerald Coast. And we're gonna head to a shelter. Now, I usually like to use the shadow for the button because I'm Dark Mimic and that makes it actually easier for me. Now I'm going to the door, going back and then forward, so we actually have a good timing for it and have actual speed. Now we're using the speed shoes, something that we don't use with Amy, and now we jump over the pool. It's actually harder than it might seem. So now we're heading towards the button to release Froggy. And we're gonna target around the waterfall because that's where Froggy's heading at. And look at that, Froggy's right in front of my cast. Now he's doing the annoying animation there because he decided to. And now we're done with a shelter and now it's some upworld. Tethys, I have a question for you. If you're still there. Okay.
Hello, Dark Mimic. What's your question?
Burger or McDonald's?
I personally could really go for a McDonald's right now.
Nice choice, the other burger was filled with shit.
Oh, well, that's a good thing I didn't pick the burger.
Yeah, nice
Instead,
choice.
I get to enjoy a McDonald's 99-cent burger. That'll be great.
Which isn't a thing in Canada. They're way more pricey than that.
2 99-cent burgers.
So now we're heading towards the elevator. We don't need to jump on them. We can just walk through it. And now, for Chaos 6, we're gonna go around to skip an animation that he does if you go straight towards him. He actually did the animation, I went a bit too fast. Chaos 6 is being really funny right now. Okay, this is a joke now. Okay, we actually hit Froggy. That was actually a decent big story run. So now we're done with Big and we're going to Gamma. And with Gamma we're actually gonna change cam. With Big we were in auto cam and now we're going for free cam. Gamma is pretty simple. With this movement we don't need to jump or anything. The biggest thing is this mode change, which we will use for scoop skip. We're gonna get stuck on the rubber band. I'm gonna try it again, because it's actually a cool strat. Okay. Yeah, you tried to get inside of the rubber bands, but that was Not great. We're gonna try once again and no. We're actually not getting it. I prefer to keep some lives for another strat later on. So now we're done with Final Egg and we're going towards Beta. Let's jump there. Use the wall to fall faster. And now we're heading towards Beta. Now, Beta is pretty easy, but there's one detail that not all of the runners knows. When you shoot, it's better to walk last second so it doesn't jump.
Mission complete. You surprised me, Gamma.
Now that we're done with Beta, we're heading towards Emerald Coast. We'll stop so he doesn't mode change, that slows us down. But with Gamma instead of Big, we're actually going through the pool. Actually faster. Now we're gonna be like Jesus, we're gonna walk on the water. And now we're gonna do pillar skip. We'll go neutral and then go forwards last second. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just like skill issues. I got skill issue there. That was great, actually, compared to last time. We didn't die and we did it fast. Now we're going towards Froggy. And we're done with Emerald Coast. Tethys, I have a question for you.
Hello, Themimik. What is the question?
Pizza Hut or pizza?
Pizza Hut or pizza? That's a good question. I like Pizza Hut, but I think I'm just going to say pizza.
Good choice, the pizza was actually made out of gold.
Ah. I
So
can't
now-
eat that, though.
Yeah, but you can sell it now. And be a
I can buy
billionaire.
another pizza. Ah. I'm making all the right choices. Let's go.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do enter a shelter. We're gonna go towards that wall and we'll try to clip out. And now we're heading towards the part with a shelter. A shelter has a clip at the start. We're gonna go up left. While going towards upright, we're actually gonna jump in between so we can actually clip through and jump at the same time. Now we're going on top of the boxes, clipping, going through that wall. And now we should be able... What am I even doing? It shows that I'm Dark Mimic and not Mimic. I'm actually a fraud. But maybe this will make me not a fraud. Wall ride? No, I'm actually a fraud. We're gonna do wall run. It's not going well right now. Let's jump to the blue part. That should make us clip out. Now we're doing a small jump. Now let's just shoot that E105. And we're done with E105. We're gonna do Alt F2 to soft reset. So we can actually go in trial mode. Let's just wait a bit. Okay, transition. Okay, now we're going into trials. We're gonna do stages earlier than what we should do. Okay. Red Mountain, we're gonna clip right at the start. We'll go neutral when we're on top of the rock, and now we're clipped out. I love that song. It feels dark, like Dark Mimic. Now we're gonna go towards E104, Epsilon, and we're gonna shoot like with beta. Last second we try to shoot while moving. After that one we're going to Windy Valley. I'm actually a fan of milkshakes. I love milkshakes. I'm Dark Mimic. We're going back into trial and then Windy Valley. I actually don't change cameras because I'm Dark Mimic. And not because Mimic never does it. Oh, this is kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna need to do some movement towards the end instead of going straight towards the spring. I fell down a bit. Okay, let's do some platforming. Huge platformer guy, Dark Mimic. Now it's the same as the other buses. We go towards him. Last seconds we move and then we shoot. No jumps, just a front flip. And now we're done with all of the stages. Now it's just going towards the cutscenes. Speaking like that is kind of rough. Let's go towards the cutscenes. Why do I like milkshakes? It tastes good, I guess. Dark Mimic versus Jesus. Who wins? I guess I would be able to beat the shit out of Jesus. I'm pretty strong.
Mission failed.
Okay, heading towards the cave. The Goon Cave. Because I'm Dark Mimic. Now we're going on the side of the cave. In mode change. I use that because of free cam. Because I'm Dark Mimic. Let's jump there. Okay, now we're heading towards Red Mountain. Let's destroy that monkey. Now that we're inside the Red Mountain, it will trigger a cutscene. Now I'm gonna do some slalom so I don't need to jump.
Mission failed.
And now I'm heading towards the final boss. Beta Mark 2. Yeah, I like to be scary like that. Because I'm Dark Mimic.
E105 Zeta rescue.
I just want to say that Eggman isn't that dark. And now I just did early shot. I press X and B at the same frame as it should be. And now I'm skipping 20 seconds of the boss fight. Now that we're done with this phase, it's gonna be a phase with a lot of explosions. It takes me back in time, when I used to be in the war. It was kind of scary. No, it's time. We're done with Beta Mark II and with BJ.
Mission complete.
I'm not sure I'm actually having 36 minutes there. Looks kind of weird. Don't have the right splits. 8 minutes to beat Sonic. That's rough.
Well, GG, Dark Mimic. Really fun bad guys, evil people stories.
Mhm.
I very much enjoyed that. Thank you for the gold pizza.
Yeah. And it shows some golds right there, but I'm not sure if it's actually golds. But yeah. Thank you for letting me in, and
Letting you in.
I'll
You were outside and we were just like, okay, Nico.
and
Okay, I
I'll
guess
see you
we'll-
soon. See ya.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mimic. And yeah, don't go anywhere, gamers, because coming up next, we've got a exciting one. We've got Nacho showing off Sonic Heroes All Stories. Second Sonic Heroes All Stories we're going to be seeing this marathon, but with a twist, this one's going to be on the PC version of the game. A lot more funky stuff that we may not be used to. And yeah, look forward to that. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Goodbye.
Bye bye.